I implemented three animation-based interactions in this project. I included a clock that could show the real time. I included a delivery robot that would lift its hand when the animated section was selected, and a spare robot that would move when it was approached by the player. The player is represented by the main camera. I included a clock in the office because most offices have clocks, and it was also included in the module. I used the clock script that I imported with the Unity asset to ensure that the clock had the right time. The clock script has a real-time selection that sets the clock to the actual time that it is when you're playing the game. As you can see, if you look at the top right section of the screen recording, the actual time is 7:30, and you can just see that by looking at the hands on the clock. And you also see in the clock section, I also imported a delivery robot from the Unity Asset Store that would lift one of its limbs when I selected the animate option in the forward kinematic script. I played around with the animation time a bit and the whole animation options to see how that would affect the robot's motion. And if you increase the animation time, it would take longer to lift its hand. And if you press the whole animation option, it would keep its hand up, which was interesting. For the spare robot, for the spare robot, I use the proximity to animate script to make sure that whenever the player approaches spare, it would stand. The player is represented by the main camera, and I made the main camera the affector in the proximity to animate script. You can see the proximity to animate script to the side later on in the video, and you can kind of see the robot standing up a bit better up top in the actual scene itself versus the game, because with the game the main camera kind of blocks the sphere a bit because it's close to the sphere. So because of the view of it, it's too close to the sphere for you to see it as well. It usually stands up and it stops standing when the main camera is moved from the robot. It would also remain standing when I sit in close proximity to it. So for example, if I would stay over it for a certain period of time, it would just keep standing, which I found interesting. So you can see in the video that when the main camera stands over it, it remains standing. And once the main camera moves away from it, it starts rolling. And it also seems to respond to the movement of the main camera. So if the main camera is rotating, it also rotates too, like it's looking, which is interesting. And if whenever it's near to it, it moves in the same direction as the main camera. So it does seem to be really affected by how close the main camera is to it.